Welcome to TradersArmy.com, defending your right to build wealth and preserve capital for generations to come. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's edition of the Daily Market Commentary. I am your host, Chuck Fulkerson. Hope everybody had a great trading day yesterday, as the markets did a whole lot of nothing. Welcome back. If you are new to the channel, do me a favor, click that subscribe button down below so that you can get the updates as they become available. So we are sitting today down about 6 points in the S&P, 22 points in the NASDAQ after a rally yesterday. Now, here's kind of what I see today. Not a whole lot of movement. We're going to have a super short DMC today because I don't really have much to add based on the fact that in the overnight hours, we haven't really seen much movement. I think that we're going to come down throughout the day today, but I think anything we do today is really just setting up for any announcements that any news, I guess, that would come out of the elections, right? The elections are going to be, is it going to be a good day for the Republican side or for the Democrat side? I don't really know. And frankly, I'm not political in any way. What I really care about is how's the market going to react to it, right? I don't think we're going to get the same kind of visceral reaction that we got in the 2016 U.S. presidential elections, but I think that we will still get movement. And that movement will drive markets to potential reversal points. So what I don't want to do today is go and force something that I think could happen. Now, here's the thing I will talk about. Make sure we're not trying to trade breakouts in a Globex session around election results. I don't want to trade breakouts in a news scenario around election results. I can trade a reversal, but not a breakout. Meaning, let me give you an example. So let's say that the NQ sells off hard tonight. If it sells off hard, I probably won't take the breakout to the downside, because that breakout to the downside will probably start with a big thrust higher and then go down, meaning that it'll be a false breakout one way and then it'll go the other way. And I'm not sure which way that false breakout would occur, but it doesn't mean that I wouldn't be a buyer down in this region, right? Now, this is not a good idea to use this as an example because we traded all the way to the bottom of this. But my point is that if the news comes out and that news drives us to a potential reversal trade, then I have a good opportunity. That's really what I'm going to look for. So I don't have a whole lot to add to our analysis today. If you didn't catch yesterday's, go back in. We went a little deeper in yesterday's DMC, and so I'm not going to go through each and every analysis. But suffice it to say, the only level yesterday that met entry was this Euro trade, and the Euro trade price came up into the level. We got a nice little move away, and then it just went back to nothing. So those of you that are Traders Army subscribers, we updated the trade feed with our actions to take in this scenario, but we're not moving after 6 candles. Our 6 candle rule is in effect. If I don't get the movement after 6 candles, I typically close that position out. And so I'm okay closing it out at a break-even point, because I don't want to take an undue level of risk. So I'm going to remove these lines from here. That was really the only level that we had identified that met entry at all yesterday, and we're still in between some pretty wide areas on pretty much every other market. So what I would say at this point is that the best thing we can do is to be very patient and wait for price to come into our areas and not over trade something, okay? Now, that being said, some of your individual equities may move today. They moved yesterday. The weaker stocks got weaker. The stronger stocks got stronger, right? Good example. Let me pull one up here. So a stock which nobody likes to admit, a stock that has been that has been weak lately was Amazon, right? Amazon was yesterday was down a fair amount. If I move this to an hourly chart, you'll see that we've rolled over and started to come down, right? A stock that has been weaker lately has been Facebook. Facebook, we came down throughout most of the day yesterday. And those are FANG stocks, but the idea is that some of our weaker stocks have gotten a bit weaker, and some of our stronger stocks might get a bit stronger if the market does go bullish. So overall, you're still going to want to control your risk level and wait for price to come into your area. There's probably better opportunity in individual equities than there are in these markets today as far as futures and currencies, simply because we're waiting on those big announcements. So As far as everything goes, just be safe. Make sure that you're trading following your rules and your risk tolerances. And for God's sakes, get out and vote today. I don't care which way you vote. I just care that you do get out and vote and exercise those rights that you have. Let's do so in a civilized manner, right? We've come to a society where it's evil to debate. Debate is good. It's healthy. It's nice that we don't all agree on the same things, but use the democratic process to help figure it out. So hope you guys all have an amazing day. If there's anything you can do, please feel free to reach out. Support@tradersonline.com. See you soon.